How are you?
I'm good, you?
So I'm okay. I'm okay. A bit tired, but
Same.
we're here. We're here. So welcome to the Hangout Haven.
Thank you.
And for those that don't know you, who are you?
I'm Roselea.
Yeah.
I'm an Amapiano, three-step Afro House DJ,
Okay.
living in The Hague, and yeah, that's what I do right now.
But tell us, like, how did you come about DJing? Like, you know, I know it's sometimes it's fun and especially as a lady, it's not I would call it the obvious career kind of gig. So why did you decide to start DJing?
Well, it's funny because I always did gymnastics, then
Mm-hmm.
I quit gymnastics, and I had a lot of time, free time, and well, my parents live far away, so every time I travel to my parents, and always listening to music, and I
Yeah.
was like, I want to be able to, well, you can listen through Spotify, but
Yeah.
I wanted to make my own mixes. And a friend back in the days had a DJ set at home,
Yeah.
and I was like, let me just try, just to, figure it out. And then tried something, made my own mix,
Mm-hmm.
just for myself. And some of my friends were like, maybe you should put it online. Um, I didn't know what to do because I was like, yeah, it's for me, you know.
Yeah.
But I did put it online, and a lot of people listened to it, and yeah, they thought it was really good. For me personally, I also thought it was really good for the first time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then a friend of mine, I went to Amapiano parties a lot, and then became a bit friends with the guy who organized the parties.
The event, yeah.
Yeah, and then I told him, like, if you ever need someone to open the night or anything like that, you know where to find me. Wasn't like really to, my intention wasn't DJing for a crowd at first.
Yeah.
But I was like, if you need someone and if I can help you out.
You were.
And then, like, I didn't hear anything for months, which was fine. And then he was like, you want to try? And I was like, shit, yeah, that's fine. And then I had my first gig and it went very well. And then he was like, the next week he was like, yeah, can you come again? So then it started, yeah.
That's where everything took off.
Yeah.
So I did some research, right?
Yeah.
I did some research and I found out right now, I don't know if you know it, but right now in the Netherlands, you are one of the most, I would say you're one of, if not the biggest female DJ.
Oh.
I don't know if you know that because, again, so I did some research and I was looking and I was like, there's someone that I always see on the lineup. Is Roselea. There's someone who is always on the lineup. So how do you feel about being, let's say, the number one female Afro electronic Amapiano kind of DJ? How does that
Well,
make
you
you
really
feel?
make me shy right now.
No. To be honest. But how does that make you feel?
I don't know. I don't see it like that, to be honest.
How do you?
At some point, I'm like, okay, it's getting bigger and it's going very well,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really proud of that. But I don't feel like I'm the biggest, or for me, it's not like that. I'm just having a lot of fun, and it shows. I'm having enough gigs, well, enough, but I'm having some gigs, and I really enjoy it, and I don't know.
So you would say it's the music aspect of it that you really enjoy.
The music, but also the entertaining.
Oh,
So I
okay.
really like to play music, but I also really like to make a bit of a show of it. Well, a show, but
Yeah.
like what I like with DJs is when they play very well, but also when you're vibing with the DJ, you know. And I really like to create that.
That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
do you feel like I would say maybe 10 years ago compared to the entertainment scene right now, would you say in this our modern day it is the best time to be a DJ? Because I feel like it has shifted a little bit from what an idea of a DJ was, and now DJs are looking more like artists and not just people playing music. Do you think now is like the best time to be a DJ?
I don't know if I'm the right person to tell because I'm in the DJing for 2 years right now.
Hmm.
So before.
Wait. 2 years?
Yeah, well, 2.5.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So what I hear and what I saw,
Mm-hmm.
I think DJing back then was more about all the skills still, but I feel like it's also about your presence, things like that. And some people appreciate it and some prefer having the skills.
Yeah.
So I get both sides. So yeah,
Oh,
I don't know if this is the best time to be a DJ.
Yeah. So let's say why Afro House? Why Afro Tech? Why Amapiano? Why three step?
It's fun because I started listening to Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Then I had one friend, well, I still have her as a friend,
Mm-hmm.
but she took me to an Amapiano party.
Yeah.
It was in Parallel, Amsterdam,
Yeah.
and it was Major League DJs. And
Oh.
I've never been to an
Oh,
Amapiano party,
yeah.
so I went there.
Yeah.
But it was funny because I was vibing and I asked her like, when does Major League DJ come? She was like, they're playing right now. So, but I really enjoyed it and I was like, wow, what is this genre? And I think that was really upcoming Amapiano
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
And I started listening to it, but like all day, every day. And
Amapiano would do that to you.
yeah, and then I think I discovered three step, I think last year.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, there was another, like, I shifted from Amapiano to three step. I still love Amapiano,
Yeah.
but it was something new and fresh, and I really like it. And yeah, I'm kind of into Afro House too.
Yeah.
So it's a mix, but I have to say, like, if you want me to play an Amapiano set, I really enjoy it. Three step Afro House too, but I started with Amapiano,
Yeah.
so it will always be there. But yeah,
So would you say like Amapiano is your baby?
it is, but like there are more babies coming.
No, but that's interesting. Talking about now the Hangout Haven. How did you feel when we kind of like reached out to you? We spoke about what we wanted to create, and how we wanted to create it. So how did you feel?
I think it's a nice way to represent DJs. I think also with the talk, like you can really express yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys were really like, okay, play whatever you want to play who you are.
Yeah.
And I think that's really nice, and it gives us a space to show who we are.
Exactly, because for us, what we wanted to do was celebrate ourselves more, and now that the music is changing, there's a lot coming, and a lot more people are listening to three step, a lot more people are listening to Afro house music. So we wanted to be able to celebrate ourselves, and then just put people that believe in what we also do forward, because if we grow, we also want to do it together. We don't just want to be doing it alone. So yeah. So tell me something. With we've established you're super versatile. You play. I would say you can play anything Afro. And you would do it. You would kill it. So, with your style of music and the way you blend them together, how does it define you as a person? So how does your music define you as a person?
I think my music the music that I play is really a reflection of who I am.
Okay.
It's deep, I think expressive,
Yeah.
and I think it's always evolving, like the music, but also in life. And it really, it carries my roots with me, but also my emotion, I think. So my music and my emotions can be soft, connecting, but it can also be powerful or energetic. So yeah, I think
Facts.
that's how my music describes me. But yeah.
So let me ask something tricky, right? Has there, like throughout this 2 year, 2.5 year journey, has there ever been maybe a set that you were playing and you like, let's just say the crowd wasn't feeling the energy? So how, yeah, has there been something like that? And if there has, how did you let's say fix it? Or has there been a set where you started and you were like, okay, the crowd is not feeling it, and then you had to switch automatically? Has there been something like that? Like, just walk us through.
The first time that happened was, I think, last month, and but it was really funny because, like, usually I don't really, if I have to play, I just put songs in a playlist, not on ranking. How do you say it?
Yeah, not on a ranking level. Yeah.
But just I put them in a list, and I'm like, okay, that's what I want to play tonight.
Yeah.
So I was playing, did Amapiano, went a bit to Gqom, and at first they really liked it, and then I saw that people were moving, and I was like, okay, maybe we should go back to Amapiano, something like that.
Yeah.
And then the crowd came back, so it's just like, I feel like for me, DJing is really, like, how do you say it? Dancing with a dance partner, Like, I'm guiding because
You're the one playing the music.
Yeah. But if I see that the crowd is going this way or that way, we have to do
adjust
it together. Yeah. So I think that's the way I try to play, and also I have some tunes that I really like, but if the crowd's not getting it, then
that was what I was about to ask, actually. So, because of course I'm not a DJ, but if I went to a party and sometimes with your friends at home chilling, you have the thing and you're the one playing the music.
Yeah.
So most times, we're literally just playing the music we like.
Yeah.
For me as a guy, at home chilling. So I'm basically playing the music I like. And sometimes it's hard to kind of understand what maybe my friends prefer, or so I feel like it's obviously it's not the same because the crowd is bigger in your scene, but when you're preparing your set, do you sometimes put music that you like, or?
I think I put the music in that I like. That's a good question, because I think I always play what I like, but and at some point people like it too. I just yeah, it's kind of like that. And sometimes I'm like, okay, let's play a banger that a lot of people know. I have some bangers that I'm also not always playing. Well, maybe there are some songs that I'm like, it's so hyped that
and then you don't
if
really
I have
see
to
it.
play, well, if I have to play it, but if the crowd needs it,
Then
I
you
will play
also
it.
play
But
it.
I'm like, there are also a lot of other songs that would do.
That would do fine. Oh man, that's
Yeah.
crazy. So let's see. So how would you want the crowd to feel when you're playing?
I think that's, yeah, with all my sets, I really like to kind of educate. I really like to take the crowd back to the roots of the African music, because that's why I play music, because of my roots.
Yeah.
So I'd like to let them feel the connection, the culture,
Yeah.
and I think I also like to educate them that Afro music isn't always something that you hear, but it's something that you can feel. Yeah, and for me that's Afro music. So that's what I would like to let them know and let them feel.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about like Afro House, because I would say even the last year, maybe even the last 2 years, Afro House is becoming the thing now. So how do you feel about our African music that is getting this global recognition, that is continuously evolving? How do you feel about that?
I think it's really nice, because I really can see that the crowd that loves Afro House
Mm-hmm.
or that kind of part of Afro music
Yeah.
is getting bigger, and also not only the African people, but also yeah, people from other parts of the world, and I really like it because it's not only our music. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can say it like that, but I think like it's getting very big. So
Yeah,
I love to see it.
no,
Yeah.
I mean, I completely relate because when when I started listening to music and having like a preference, it was it was Afrobeat, especially for me because coming from West Africa, I wasn't exposed to. I mean, there wasn't Amapiano back then, but I wasn't exposed to what Afro House was. So it was just Afrobeat, and then there was like, especially in Cameroon, there was Makossa, there was Coupe de Calais, Zouk, all of those things. So that's how then the music evolved to then Afrobeat.
Mhm.
And here I remember there was a time where it was super, super difficult to hear or to go or to even find the music.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was super, super difficult. And now it has become that kind of thing where, oh, like you need, if you go to a space and then there is no Afro House playing somewhere or
Yeah.
three step playing, it's always like, hey, what are these people
It's
doing?
funny because sometimes I come to work and the music that is on is really or Afro beats or
It is.
and
it is.
I'm like, wow, okay. So
It has
I really
become
like it.
super mainstream, and,
Yeah.
and yeah, I
Mhm.
like that a lot. I like that a lot. And part of why we decided to kind of create this whole Hangout Haven was just so that many more people can hear the music
Mhm.
and not just hear it, but many more people can understand why we behave the way we behave when we are listening to our music, because
Yeah. Right.
it's also a feeling, you know. It's how the music is gonna make you feel, how you're gonna have a good time, and understand that music is global,
Mhm.
because most of the songs now, to be honest, we don't really know what they're saying because it's
Yeah.
we don't really know.
But I also feel like some genres, like if you play three-step Afro House, some tracks I can't really identify as if if it's Amapiano, three-step, or well, if it's Afro House, you can
Kind of tell, yeah.
yeah. But I think that's also a nice thing because we're not placing everything into a box.
Into a box,
and I
yeah.
really like that.
Yeah, it's just music.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
music, so that is super, super interesting.
Mhm.
So let's talk about you now. With, let's say, when it comes to your planning, and like I said, anytime I see a flyer, I see your name. Anytime I see a flyer, I see your name. So it's, how do you balance your regular routine? I'm also assuming, you know, there's maybe a 9 to 5 there. So how do you balance that and the weekend gigs and time for yourself?
Oh, to be honest, I really don't know because sometimes I'm awake for like I don't know how many hours, but but yeah, during the week I'm a physiotherapist, so um, I have the pros that I don't start very early in the
Yeah.
morning, so that's nice. Um, then I also do a lot of sports, and I can really yeah put my emotions into that,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, for me it's relaxing. And yeah, for me it's like during the week it's sports and physiotherapy,
Yeah.
and then in the weekend I'm always free on Friday. So from Friday on, like the weekend starts, and
Yeah.
that's just gigs or
That's what I'm
connecting, or and sometimes it's really tiring. But I was thinking last week, I'm like I also like all the busy stuff, and it's really yeah. I think it's very busy, but I like to be busy. So
saying.
yeah.
That is actually good, because I had a I don't know if it's a video or a friend. They said that we cannot complain for the things that we prayed about.
Right? Yeah.
You get,
And
so
I was like last weekend I was so tired of the I think I came home at 8:30 in the
yeah,
morning.
yeah,
And I was like I'm so tired. And then I told myself like, but this is what you wanted, right? So,
You can't complain.
right?
You can't complain.
Yeah.
So, are there any people, let's say DJs, organizations, events that you have or you dream to work? Are there any events that I think for every DJ, every artist, there is that place where, let's say, they're working towards, right? So, is there any people or events that you would like to collaborate, work with in the future?
I think I really want to go to South Africa
Mm-hmm.
and see everything myself with my own eyes. And I'm really a fan of Dala Tuxin. He
He's
was
amazing.
in Amsterdam this year with
Yeah.
the party, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not really the type of person that's really starstruck, you know. I'm just like they're also people, but I really, yeah, it would be so dope to or meet him, work with him,
Work with
or,
him, yeah. Yeah.
And for me, I think it's really like my goal is to ever play in South Africa and just feel everything myself and see
How
the
they
crowd
feel it.
and yeah,
Yeah,
right, yeah,
yeah. And then, have you thought of? Because I feel like now that is kind of the route that every. Well, I feel like anyway, South Africans. I feel like they changed the game in terms of music, in terms of production, because now you're having DJs that are making music.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that eventually you would want to transition into making music, producing your own kind of music? Is that something
Well,
that?
I released the Afro House track a couple months ago with a friend of mine,
Okay.
Roselea, yeah. And I'm not saying that like I produced the whole track myself,
No,
not
yeah.
at all. But yeah, we really go together very good, and I think my ideas and his ideas are really getting into like a story,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
turned out very well. So now it's on Spotify, and yeah, I think that's nice of that Afro House track. Like even my sisters and other people, they're
Mhm.
like, "Oh, this is a really nice track," and they even listening to it in the car, and so like,
Hey,
yeah, it's
you need to plug me now. I need to
right,
listen
yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
I'll send it.
Yeah. You need to plug me. I need to
Yeah.
listen to it because now I think I'm a huge fan of house music now, especially the type of music that Dala Tuxin produces. Then there is Taxin who does three step. So those are I think incredible producers that are also DJs and so
I
hope.
think it's kind of. I think people are careful with DJs that are also producing right now, because like I think some people are like, yeah, you can't call yourself a producer if you're only a DJ, or and
Why?
I get it, because if you're not producing it yourself, I get that you're not the producer.
Oh, okay, that
see?
discussion. Okay, but what
Yeah.
if they co-produce then? Because let's say there is a song. Of course, let's say you don't produce it 100%, but your input is in the song.
Right? Yeah.
So,
I feel like you could call that a co-producer.
yeah,
But I think like there are mixed. People have mixed feelings.
mixed
with
feelings
it. Yeah.
about it.
Which is fine, and yeah, some have their opinion, and I get both ways. So
Yeah. I mean, you would
But-
understand the discussion, say, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
but you didn't produce it. But another
Yeah.
person would say, yeah, but my handwork is there, so I.
Right? Yeah. So I think, yeah, it's not something of the past couple months, but I think it's always a thing that you hear. So, but yeah, I get both ways. So.
All right. But right before we end, right? So, tell me if there has been one set where you were like, yeah, I did that.
Now I have to think.
I know there are many, because we see the real. So.
But the thing is, I'm really a perfectionist, and so in the beginning, when I started DJing, every set was like, people were like, yeah, it went really well. And I'm like, no, it didn't went well. And when I see videos back, I'm like, oh, that's kind of good. So I started like teaching myself to be happy with my set. And like, for me, it's not like if you make a mistake, it's how you deal with the mistake. And
Facts.
sometimes a mistake
Facts.
can grow to something very good.
Yeah,
So
because
yeah.
sometimes some person might say, "Oh, she made a mistake," but how did she
Right.
fix
Yeah.
that mistake, or how did she correct it? Because sometimes, I mean, from my
Some people
perspective,
won't even hear it.
that's what I'm about to say. Because from my perspective, if I'm listening, I feel like there's so many times DJs will make a mistake, but we are just there.
Yeah.
We don't know if there was a mistake, if there was no mistake. So I feel like it's how the little we notice. I think then it's always a good set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the sets that went the best were when I was just happy and I didn't like do much work before playing the sets, or just put every the tracks I wanted
The
to
track,
play
yeah.
in a list,
Mm-hmm.
and I just went there and just usually I know the first two tracks I'm gonna play, and
Oh.
then I'll just be like
There you just
whatever,
go.
yeah. And I think these kind of sets are the best because I'm just like going with the flow, and yeah.
Ah, but that's nice.
So, yeah.
But then let's now talk about something else, because as female DJ that is in a male-dominated space, what are the challenges that you have gotten? Especially because now I would say the first people that you come in contact with are either the organizers or the booking management or whatsoever. So, like, as a female in this space, what are the things that, you know, in a way they make the life of a female DJ difficult, especially for you?
I think what now I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah.
I think right now I have someone that helps me with my management, and for me that's really a way. If I'm not sure about what to say, or he's there just to say, okay, this is it.
This is it.
This
Yeah.
is what you get.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, then
Don't
we
do
don't
it.
have a deal. Yeah, and I think also. Mm, it's not always like that, but I've been in a situation where there was someone that really looked down on me, and I felt like it was because I'm a woman. And yeah, I think like that feeling is just
It's not nice.
no. So I think that was my experience. I had it once. Yeah, and I think a lot. Some people say that some female DJs really get gigs for their looks or something like that. I think that even in the male DJ scene could be like that. And I think you can look good, but if you play trash, then
Yeah, your looks can only take you so far. No, it won't.
right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, people will see it or will hear it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, facts.
yeah, I don't want to be negative about the DJ scene. I think all the women DJs should empower each other and should lift each other up, because like there's no competition.
Yeah.
We're all here to have fun, and if there's a gig for someone and I wanted that gig, I'm happy for that person because there will come something else for
There will
me.
be more
So,
gigs.
Yeah, right.
There'll
So
always
everyone
be
has
more
their own
gigs. Yeah.
story. And yeah, well, the things as a female DJ, I think, yeah, what I told you, I think I'm happy that I have someone that helps me to get things clear and be straight.
Yeah.
And I think for me as a female DJ, that's the thing that
It's super
sometimes is
important.
difficult for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that I would say the negotiation phase is always
Yeah.
back and
Long story
forth.
short,
Yeah, back and forth, and I
Yeah.
want this, I don't want this. What can so I
Because I can tell if I go to a gig with my with the guy that helps me with my management.
your management, yeah.
They're very serious to me.
They
If I go alone, they
differently,
treat
yeah.
me different.
Oh.
If he's with me, they'll be like, okay, yeah, yeah. So, I can see that.
All right then. So so let's say there was a little girl who is thinking about, you know, becoming a DJ, what kind of advice would you give them? Or if there's somebody who says, you know what, who saw you at, you know, at an event and said, I want to be like her. So what
Um,
advice would you give them?
I would say have a lot of fun. Do it because you think it's fun,
Yeah.
and enjoy the music and enjoy the fact that you're able to switch songs by yourself or to make like or to tell a story yourself throughout music. So, yeah, the thing I would really do is try to enjoy the music.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Anyway, so before we close everything, um, there's somebody I think I know for sure that is watching. So if they wanted to reach out to you to, you know, maybe for a booking, birthday party, whatever it is, how could they do that? Like, could you, you know, tell them, you know, how they could contact you if they wanted to contact you?
Yeah, well, I have my Instagram.
Okay.
It's X Roselea, so X Roselea.
Okay.
And yeah, you can also contact me throughout Instagram. My email is also on there.
Also, okay, so the email is on your
my
bio.
Instagram,
Yeah.
on my bio.
It's on your bio.
So check Instagram. My email will be there, and you can also find me on YouTube, Roselea.
Oh,
So,
so
yeah.
yeah, all the your
Spotify,
details are there,
Spotify.
and then the Spotify one. You need to give me the Spotify
Yeah,
one.
yeah. There's also a link in my bio on Instagram.
Okay,
with
then
the track,
I'll
yeah.
click it. I'll
Yeah.
click it. Let's go stream that. But yeah, so thank you for coming to the Haven.
Thank you.
We hope you have a good time, and I think your set will be on. So take
Awesome.
us through the journey, and
I
let's have
will.
fun together.
Yeah.
All right
Thank
then.
you.
Thank you.